Hey, good afternoon, guys. Mr. Hicks here. Making this video to kind of help out parents and my students. So parents, I know that you're looking at what your student has brought home or what your child's brought home, and you're like, what in the world is this? And I figured there could be some confusion with today's math lesson, so made this lesson. And without further ado, let me get started. So what we're looking for and what we did today in class was least common multiple. If you listen close enough, you'll hear my son in here singing and probably chiming in every now and then. But we're doing least common multiple between 24 and 16. Okay, so you're looking at these two, and they're always going to go in this when you draw that like tic-tac-toe board. You can even say hashtag. That's kind of what we call it at Curtin. So you're saying, what can I divide out of 24 and 16? And the easiest place to start is because both of them are even, you can divide both of them by 2. Okay, so 24 divided by 2 will come down here, and that will give you 12. Then you say 16 divided by 2, or half of 16 gives you 8. All right, yeah, there we go. There he is. Now we're saying 12 and 8. What can I take out of 12 and 8? What can I divide out? What's a larger factor that I can take out? They're both even, yes, but I'm going to try and finish this in one shot. So I have 12 and 8, and I know that I can take out a 4. So I'm going to put my 4 here. This side is going to be my common factors, the things that I'm dividing out of these numbers. This is getting smaller as I go down because I'm dividing by my common factors. Okay? So then I say 12 divided by 4 will go in this box. 12 divided by 4 is 3. Okay? Then I say 8 divided by 4. 8 divided by 4 is 2, and that will come in here. Now, why I say this is the last step is because you're going to ask yourself, what can I divide out of 2 and 3? Well, 2 is even, 3 is not. I can't do 3 divided by 2, without getting 1.5, a decimal. I want to get a nice whole number. I can't do 2 divided by 3 without getting, again, a decimal, 0.6 repeating. So the only thing that I have that I can factor out, thank you, Lee, is a 1.
With a what?
Is a 1, that's right.
Yeah.
So I factor out a 1, and then we say 1 and done. All right, so here is just the interpreting part, which can seem kind of confusing. Pretty easy when you think about spelling least common multiple, or you think about least common multiple. So the letter least common multiple starts with, obviously, is an L. If you take your tic-tac-toe board and draw an L on there, okay, so here's my L. This is your least common multiple when you do all of that. So if I were to multiply this all back, or multiply all of these numbers together, that would be the numbers that are touched by this pink. It would be 2 times 4 times 1. So 8, yes, pink. 8 times 1 is 8. Then we say 8 times 3 is 24, and 24 times 2 is 48. So my LCM, least common multiple, between 24 and 16, and this saves you the whole listing all of them, is 48. This way I don't have to list and potentially make a mistake. And I know listing is great, but this is very nice then also when we get into tomorrow's lesson, which is greatest common factor. Okay? For those of you that want like a little precursor lesson to tomorrow and what you'll expect, here is your greatest common factor right here, which is highlighted, 2 times 4 times 1. So you factored out your greatest common factor between 24 and 16, and that would be 8. All right? Hope you guys could understand this through all the chaos that happens at my house with my son. He just really likes to be a part of teaching in the lesson. So, if you guys have any questions, please do not hesitate to shoot me a message. I hope this helps and was not confusing. Have a wonderful night.